V-Marsh Boxing, what's happening, world? Back at it with another boxing video. So I just peeped at the man Ryan Garcia. Ryan the Lion King Garcia. Can't trust this guy, man. This guy right here is not to be trusted. He goes on his Instagram and he says, I know this may be disappointing to some of my fans, but I am announcing today that I'm withdrawing from my July 9th fight. At this time, it is important to manage my health and well being. I have decided to take some time off to focus on becoming a stronger version of myself. I hope to be back soon, and I'm looking forward to stepping back into the ring when I'm at my healthiest self. I want to thank God, my family, my doctors, and my supporters. Yeah, man, I told y'all about this clown, man. Just to think, probably the last video I made about Ryan the Lion King Garcia was actually commending him for taking off a fight for a mandatory shot at Devin Haney versus the man Javier Fortuna. I said, you look, Javier Fortuna is a difficult, awkward, herky-jerky fighter, and this is going to be the biggest test in the man Ryan Garcia's young career so far. But look, now he's coming out on some emo shit, talking about well-being, mental health, thank my doctors, all kinds of fuckery, man. You know, somebody's withdrawn from his fight on July 9th, and it's important to manage his health and well-being, and he's decided to take some time off. That's the new modern age boxers these days, you know what I mean? That's why it's difficult being a fan of boxing, and I will be still. It's not like I'm going anywhere. It's difficult being a fan of boxers, boxing, and it's even difficult to make positive videos in boxing because all these fighters out here, they be pump faking, not doing what they're not doing what they're supposed to do, except for Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Brian Castano, um, what's this guy's name? Jamel Charlo, all those six guys I mentioned are going to be participating in an undisputed fight. They're doing what they have to do. Guillermo Rigondeaux is getting a shot at the WBO world title at 118 pounds versus Joel Casamero. They're doing what they have to do. You know, until some fighters at 112 want to even unify with the man Maruti Mutalini, they're not doing shit. And that just goes to show you the state of boxing, you know what I mean? They got a little mini format tournament with the WBC at 115 pounds at the super flyweight with Quadras, Rongvasai, El Gallo, and Chocolatito. That's good for boxing. But a guy like this Ryan Garcia, who lied that he wanted a piece of the man Tank Davis, knowing damn well that fight's not even possible. It could happen, but the political barriers that are holding that fight back, notwithstanding, both guys have better fighters to fight on their side of the street. That fight's highly unlikely, and I knew the man Ryan Garcia is just doing a whole lot of lip service, running his mouth, fronting like he wants the man Tank Davis. How does he want Tank Davis when he's not even man enough? He's not even man enough to step into the ring with the man Javier Fortuna. How? Javier Fortuna has 2 losses on his resume. I believe he should only have one, but nevertheless, he's not an undefeated fighter. You see, Ryan Garcia, man, he don't want to fight anybody. Doesn't even want a shot at the world title. You know what he wants? He's been watching these YouTubers, man, like Jake Paul or with Logan Paul, whoever. I'm not sure who is who. They all look alike. I don't know. The guy who fought this last weekend versus the overweight former MMA fighter, Ben Affleck or Aspirin. I'm not sure these guys' names. The man clocked over $1 million. I've heard some sources say he got like $5 million, the Jake Paul, Logan Paul kid. The man Ryan Garcia's never even cracked $500,000 in boxing. He feels, look, I got him 6 million what do you call them? Instagram followers on Instagram. He wants a piece of that action because he knows these guys personally. They hang out over there in Los Angeles or in the Los Angeles area. And now he's thinking, I probably won't even get half a grand. I'm sorry, half a mil fighting the man Javier Fortuna. And this fight is actually a very risky fight because Javier Fortuna is going to be a very difficult fight for the man Ryan Garcia. I haven't made a breakdown and prediction yet. No need to now. But obviously, the man Ryan Garcia is making excuses up, talking about mental health, well-being, and he's not feeling his tummy hurts right now, and he don't want to fight the man. Like all kind of excuses, and that's why I say it's difficult being a boxing fan out here. You know what I'm saying? Angelo Bavaro says maybe he realized he can't believe the hype. It's not just boxers; it's the entire generation. Jed Kyle, what's up with you, Jed Kyle? My guy, what's the deal, my G? Jed Kyle's in the chat, says, what's up? What's up with you? Unfortunately, the man, Ryan Garcia, is not, doesn't have the boxer's mentality. He wants to fight one of these celebrity YouTubers and get that money like Triller's throwing around. Look, he's seeing his man, his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, is going to be fighting on that app in July. You know, now I'm not sure who he's fighting. I don't know how much he's gonna get as far as pay-per-view revenue on that app. But De La Hoya, a man who's probably in his 50s, is in the mix. He's in the mix amongst these celebrity YouTubers. You know, had all kind of casual fans and hardcore fans alike this last weekend talking about how high the man was talking and talking crazy at this last Triller event. So he's in the mix, and Ryan Garcia's on the outside looking in. He wants a piece of that action, and fighting Javier Fortuna does not equate in that equation or him trying to pursue these celebrity boxing events. You know what I mean? So look, man, Ryan Garcia is just another one of these fighters. Really and truly, there's no hope for this guy. Only hope he would have is if he had the balls or the cojones to step up and challenge for a world title and be a young champion at 22, 23 years old, however old he is, if he could beat the man Devin Haney. But he's not part. He's that's not part of his mantra. That's not the kind of cloth he's cut from. Obviously, like I said, he has over 6 million followers on Instagram, just as much as these YouTubers, celebrity YouTubers who are boxing. He might even have more than them. He knows these guys personally. He's trained and sparred with some of these guys, or thrown body shots in his kitchen or living room, and put one of them Logan Paul brothers in the hospital. Yeah, he wants to be part of that mix, just like the old geezer in his eyes, Oscar De La Hoya is, and he's like, man, F that. I don't need to fight no Javier Fortuna for an interim belt, man. I could get in the mix and get a few millions because he ain't cleared $500,000 in his boxing career in one fight, one night yet. You know what I'm saying? Snowman says, King Duck, why is everyone surprised? I'm not surprised. If you know my channel, you should know. No, I'm not surprised. I've been calling Slim's bluff. Angela Bavard says, I don't mess with or recognize those circus attractions. Snowman says, King Duck likes to do body challenges where people don't hit back. LMAO. And I agree with you 100% on that. And that's what he want to get back into. Angela Bavard says, real fighters work hard for their money than the YouTubers to come along and make big money. Nah, not my money. They ain't getting a dollar from me neither. But Ryan Garcia, yet another one of these letdowns post-COVID. I know we're still in the COVID era, but boxing obviously has been back when it was in a little intermission between last year, March till Was it June when Top Rank came with the bubble over there in the MGM Las Vegas? So boxing has resumed. But with that being said, a lot of fighters have not been in the ring since January or February of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Where's Gary Russell? He hasn't fought yet. Guillermo Rigondeaux fought on the last Gary Russell undercard. I believe that was maybe in January or February of 2020. We're now in approaching May of 2021, a long hiatus, and they're not the only ones. There's a lot of fighters who have not stepped into the ring in a long time. Nordi Nubali, WBC 118-pound champ's going to be fighting the man Nonito Donaire. When the last time these two guys been in the ring? Some of these guys been injured. Some of them have caught the COVID. So anything can happen when these guys get in the ring, and that's why the man Ryan Garcia is actually contemplating and evaluating, and he decided from a business strategic point, he's not getting in the ring with the man Javier Fortuna. It was almost a little too good to be true, even when I made the video, because all I could do was just give the man so much props for finally stepping up, you know, and nah, he ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? So be March Boxing, big ups to everybody in the chat. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.